long do you intend to make me wait? What are you doing? Pick me up already.
Please don't call me multiple times in a row, Mom. I'm on the train, so I can't pick it up right now. Just hold on. Look, if it's important, can we talk over WhatsApp?
You went outside and you won't even pick up your phone. All when your sister's having an emergency. Shame on you.
What? Did something happen?
May got involved with an accident.
Again? Don't tell me she's making this a habit.
She was apparently out with her boyfriend and then a car came flying out of nowhere. None of her injuries were life-threatening, fortunately. But they're severe enough that the doctors are saying she might never walk again. It's awful.
Yikes. Sounds like it's been quite the calamity.
It has been. Your one and only little sister got into an accident and is a paraplegic now. As her family, I thought that you should know that, so I had to get in contact with you.
I see. Thanks for letting me know. I'm glad that she's alive above all else, but it seems like things will only get more chaotic from here on out. She'll need a caretaker, and there will be hospital bills to pay, and then she'll probably need physical therapy on top of that, and regular doctor's appointments. Phew, sounds like a lot. I don't envy you.
Why are you saying that like it's not going to be your problem?
What?
Don't act like you don't know. You're going to become her full-time caretaker.
Excuse me? Why should I have to? I've already moved out. Why don't you do it since you two live together anyway?
So, all you need to do is move back in. You're her sister, so isn't it a given that you should become her caretaker? You're a good-for-nothing daughter who hasn't accomplished anything compared to my beloved May. You should at least try to make yourself useful for once.
I'm telling you, it's not happening. I have my job and I don't have the means or time to support another person. Besides, weren't you the one who kicked me out of the house the second I graduated from high school with no support?
Oh, please. I doubt whatever job you got as a useless high school graduate is worth anything. No one will care if you quit, I'm sure. Don't make excuses. You have my permission to come home, so you better be her caretaker. We're family, aren't we? Family should help one another when they're in need. Unless you mean to say you're too selfish to care.
Do you forget who you're talking to? Growing up, you constantly compared me to May and looked down on me. I was also your daughter, you know. Yet it's only when it's convenient to you that you call us all a family. It doesn't work like that. You love May so much. She's the most precious thing to you in the whole wide world. I'm sure you shouldn't mind taking care of her at least. Or are you just all talk and no show? You don't even work anymore.
What is that attitude? Is that any way to talk to your mother? Have you forgotten who birthed and raised you? Who do you think you are? Your face is ugly and unpleasant to look at, and you won't even show kindness to your mother. What good are you for?
I am grateful to you for raising me, but it's also thanks to you that I've had to endure plenty of painful hardships. I still carry all the emotional baggage you gave me. And I'm fed up with you comparing me to May.
Indeed. Little May is so obedient and cute. She's such an agreeable little girl, so different from the likes of a sour old contrarian like you. When you're both my daughters, isn't it obvious that I should compare you two? Why couldn't you have turned out more like her?
I'm telling you that I hate you doing that. You're the one who should stop making excuses. After being compared to someone else your whole life, anyone would get a little sour.
See, there. Can't you just say, yes, mother, every once in a while instead of talking back to me all the time?
I can't agree with you, so I can't not talk back. I won't sit here and take whatever you're dishing out to me. I moved out years ago, and I've been living on my own now. Please respect that and leave me alone.
Oh, so that's how it's going to be, is it? You're disobeying your mother once again. That's it. I'm coming over there. I'll drag you over here, even if I have to force you. You better prepare yourself, because I'm not taking no for an answer.
Right now? What are you talking about? Mom? My name is Naomi. I'm 25 years old. Pretty much as soon as I graduated high school, I entered the workforce and now I'm living an independent life from my parents. Not that I had much of a choice. I was kicked out. My dad divorced my mom when I was still little, and I more or less have little to no contact with him. I don't really know what he's doing these days, and I'm sure he doesn't know much about me either. It's sad, but it is what it is. As a result, my mom raised my sister and me completely on her own. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful. It's not easy being a single mother, but I could have went without hearing my mom constantly fawning over my little sister, to where she'd compare us and insult me for not living up to her standards. Me can do just about anything. You, though, you can't. How disappointing. Oh, even now while I'm living on my own, she still sends me unpleasant messages like that through WhatsApp. With how much my mom spoiled her, my sister has turned into a bit of a condescending brat who's too full of herself. As expected, I guess. To think she'd wind up in an accident that'd paralyze her from the waist down. I mean, I am relieved to hear she was okay. I'm not completely indifferent to her, but my mom just seems so determined to use me.
Naomi, you're in there, aren't you? Get out here this instant.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I told you I was coming over, didn't I? Did you think that was a joke? Get out of the house before I make you. I've been ringing your doorbell and pounding on the door nonstop, but you won't come out. You're pretending to be out so you have an excuse, aren't you? I can see right through you. Well, sorry for you, but I'm not falling for it.
Wait a second. You're in front of my house? God, I thought you were kidding. I didn't tell you my address, so you went ahead and looked into it yourself? Are you crazy? I can't believe you'd do that.
Me? Crazy? I'd say the daughter who won't tell her mother her address is the crazy one. You keep it hidden so it was hard to find.
Why would you go that far? I don't understand at all. Are you a stalker? Because that's something a stalker would do.
Who cares about that? Open the door. It's cold out here. You'd leave your poor elderly mother to freeze to death?
I told you already. I am not home. I can't open the door when I'm not there now, can I? And even if I were, I wouldn't let you inside. Just go home already.
Stop lying. I know it's because you don't want to take care of your little sister when she's in dire need. If you won't come out, I'll break the lock and let myself in. I'm warning you. If you don't want that to happen, then let me in.
I am not lying. I literally said a few hours ago that I was in the train. That was the whole reason I couldn't pick up the phone. And if you break the lock, I'll sue you for breaking and entering.
So, where exactly are you lazily idling about then? You surely couldn't be out there for that long on your own. What are you even doing? Grocery shopping? Zoning out in the park? And we're family. It's no big deal. And then afterwards, you can simply have that lock repaired.
No, it is a big deal to me. Even if you were my mom, you're gonna cause a huge mess if you break into my house, and it'll be a pain to get all sorted out. Family bonds don't magically make that go away.
How rude of you to speak to me like that. My darling May would never. What a pathetic older sister you are. Why won't you follow May's example and be a good girl? She wouldn't complain one bit.
What, and become like that? No, thank you. And I think anyone would find that a pain in the butt. Getting a lock repaired isn't cheap, and who knows what else you'd do.
Whatever, fine. If you're going to pretend to be out, then I'll camp out on your front porch until you come home. You won't get rid of me that easily. You were taking too long, so I broke the lock and got in the house. What a strange room you have. Did your tastes change or something? I didn't know you were into this kind of stuff. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm glad to learn about this side of you.
What are you talking about? I just got home and I don't see you anywhere.
Huh? That can't be right. I don't see any signs that someone came home. It's only me in here.
The lock isn't broken either, thank God. But Mom, where the hell are you?
Why, I'm at your house. Don't you live in an apartment in the city, room 209?
Huh? I think you're talking about one of the places I used to live. I don't live there anymore.
Wait, what?
See, it's been about 2 years since I moved out of there. Now I'm living somewhere else. You must have gotten some bad info.
Why didn't you say anything? I didn't know.
I mean, I never told you my address to begin with. You made your own assumptions.
I remember hearing you were going to be living in a company dormitory, so I asked around your friends to find out where you live.
Yeesh. You had a couple of promotions. If anything, it's strange if I don't.
I can't believe it. Even May doesn't work in a place like that.
Bring up May again, why don't you? Typical. I hate to break it to you, but don't you have more pressing matters at hand right now? If you stay there, you'll be in big trouble. That's a stranger's house.
You're right. I have to get out of here. At this rate, I'm going to look like a criminal.
You won't look like one, you are one.
Oh, what does it matter? Tell me your address now. I'm heading over there straight away.
No way! I don't want you here. And I don't want to tell my address to someone who'd be so cruel as to throw me out of the house the second I graduated high school.
Why, you won't listen to what your mother says? There must be a limit to how pathetic and worthless you are. Yet it seems we haven't hit rock bottom yet. We're family, so you better tell me.
I have a different family.
What?
Yeah, I married a while ago and have a kid now.
Excuse me? I didn't hear anything about that.
I did tell you in May before I got married. Not that you believe me. You two never disappoint.
Oh, now that you mention it, I do remember something like that.
You both laughed at me. What a bunch of nonsense. Dream on, etc.
I had no idea you were telling the truth. If it was true, you should have been more serious about it, then I would have believed you.
How exactly do you think I should have told you then? Because I did tell you several times, but you wouldn't believe me, so I gave up and had the wedding without inviting either of you.
That means that none of your family members were there? You must have looked absolutely miserable in front of all those people.
Well, it was a small ceremony where we only invited close relatives to begin with. And my husband's parents knew about my situation and gave their approval for the wedding. They treated me like I was their daughter and took good care of me. They're such wonderful people.
Why are you saying it like that? You're making us look like the bad guys.
But it's the truth, isn't it? You aren't wonderful like them. You wouldn't listen to a word I said.
Why would I? You're worthless and ugly, yet somehow you found someone willing to marry you before my May did. Who would believe that? They'd think it's just some sick joke.
Right. I'm well aware of how much you hate me. No need to remind me. You know, I'm fed up with it.
That's not it. I don't hate you.
Sure you don't. At any rate, I don't want you to barge in and bother the two most important people in my life. I will not be telling you our address, and that's final.
You have to.
Why? You adored my little sister for so long. Go on and care for her. She's a precious member of your family, isn't she?
But so are you.
Wrong. My family consists only of my husband and my child. You and May treat me like I'm worthless garbage. I don't want to consider people like that my family.
I understand. I'll treat you kindly with lots of love from now on, so please tell me.
You're too late. I've had it with you.
Naomi?
This is a good opportunity, so I'll make this clear right now. I'm cutting ties with you.
What? You can't. Are you saying you're going to abandon me?
Yep, just like you abandoned me. You can take care of your one and only daughter. All by yourself.
I can't do it on my own. I'm old and even May doesn't want me to. She said if I take care of her, it means I'll see her when she's bathing and when she's going to the toilet, and she doesn't want that. She's been making that very clear.
Why don't you tell her not to be selfish for once? Suck it up, Buttercup.
I can't. I feel so bad for her. Even her own boyfriend won't look after her. He runs away. You're the only one I can rely on. Please, Naomi, you have to.
I don't care. How about you hire a personal caretaker then? Don't use me just because I'm convenient.
We don't have that kind of money. Hey, I think I hear police sirens. Don't tell me they're coming over here.
I mean, you've been remaining at the scene of the crime after you broke the lock? I don't know why you thought that was a smart idea, but what do I know? I think the neighbors probably reported it to the police.
What? Then at this rate, I'm going to be arrested. I haven't done anything worth reporting to the cops.
Breaking and entering?
What?
You broke the lock to a stranger's house, didn't you? And then you entered their place of residence? That's breaking and entering. That's a crime.
I didn't intend to do that, though. No, I don't want to be arrested. Help me, Naomi.
The law doesn't care if you didn't intend to. That's why manslaughter as a crime exists. You got yourself in this mess.
I can't believe you. We're your real family. We're connected by blood. You can't erase our bonds that easily.
I told you before, but I'll say it again. I am cutting ties with you and my sister. We're strangers now. I have no obligation to help you. My condolences for your loss.
Don't leave me, Naomi. Please, respond. This is too much. Don't do this to me. Naomi.
As predicted, my mother was found by the police who came rushing in. She struggled as they were apprehending her, screaming, "I didn't do anything wrong." Unfortunately for her, she injured one of the officers. They added that to the list of crimes she'd committed, and she was dragged away. As someone who was family only on paper, they contacted me to inform me about the arrest, but I told them I had nothing to do with her anymore. My mother was charged with the destruction of property, along with breaking and entering. She didn't wind up behind bars, but she has a criminal record now. The rumors spread around her neighborhood like wildfire. She had no choice but to endure it all on her own, considering she doesn't even have the money for a caretaker. As it stands, she's taking care of me alone. All my life, she belittled and insulted me, but all of a sudden, she was acting like she had a change of heart. I wasn't falling for it, though. If she'd really wanted to make amends with me, she wouldn't have waited this long. She sent me messages like, "Please, Naomi, you're all I have." And I was even getting messages from May, which was a surprise. "I don't want my mom to be taking care of me. She's a criminal." Pity. They must really be desperate, huh? So of course, like any sane person, I ignored both of their messages and blocked them immediately. As such, I don't know what they're up to now, and I don't want to. Now that I cut off the toxic people in my life, I can put all my focus into my loving family. Every day is a blessing with them, and I feel nothing but gratitude for the time we get to spend together. And I hope I can give them all the love they deserve. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.